Appreciate it, man.
BROTHERBENX, do we follow our greenhouse?
I thought I did. If not, I
Yeah,
definitely
I mean,
can.
I don't know. You thought you usually know what you're doing, my brother.
Yeah, well, it's done now.
Oh, okay. What's up, though?
What's going on?
Same old different day. What you been up to?
Man, just working in buildings, striving to get like you on the business side. That's all.
Is that right? What you got going on?
Well, I teach digital real estate, so I show people how to make money online and scale their businesses digitally. And then
Oh,
we have
okay.
our co-founder here at the farm, so we have over 16 acres of land that we're building our community with. Just about 200, we're closed on 247 acres in Georgia. So we have our own tiny home community there. Well, it's just not a tiny home community, but a lot of the tiny homes that were there, we went ahead and acquired those as well. So here at the farms, we're building basically our own community, having our own schools, looking to have our own birthing center, and our own tech lab as well. And we have our own trucking company, black-owned trucking company that we collaborated with as well.
So, uh, what's the time frame on the community being built on the land?
It's just on the development side. So the land that we got in Sandersville, the guy that's working with us, he already is pretty much in, the mayor and everything. So development on that is going to be actually just as fast as the developers can actually start to build. And we was first in northern Georgia where we had to get approved and all that type of stuff. So they literally created ordinances to stop what we was doing, like having all kind of crazy stuff that wasn't even for the city. When first there was no zoning laws, but they literally created the zoning laws just to stop what we're doing. Right where we just bought, they already have homes built, so it's just now about developing it at this point. So we just closed on it, and then the landowners that we have, whenever they ready to, start building any land, we can. But the tiny homes, we bought those, and those are already there for people to live in too. So the farmers that we have is going to be living on that land in the tiny homes because they're going to be the ones that's farming on the land. And then we got a couple of our staff members who's going to be staying on the land as well in the homes that's already there.
So this is a Nation of Islam project.
Well, it's not necessarily nation, but I'm Nation of Islam, so
I
anything I
know
do,
you Nation. I'm saying, is it your project? Is it the Nation? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it just
I'm
you and
collaborating
what you?
with people that's in the nation. So I consider anything I'm doing with the believers a Nation of Islam project, not of my own, because I'm going to eventually die. So the blueprint that we have and the structure that we have is all based on the teaching. So I call it a nation thing.
So when it comes to the business, you're only dealing with people that's of the nation, the NOI, FOI. You dealing with outside people as well.
Oh, outside as well.
Okay. All right. Well, shit, that's promising. Cause I've always scratched my head about that Million Man March. I never seen nothing come up. So I'd be like, when it
Yeah, I
comes to
think.
that, I question that. You know me, I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
Yeah, yeah, I question it as well
Yeah,
because
where that money went, where that
because in
money went,
19
bro.
because
So
in
I ain't,
1990 yeah, in 1995 I looked at the public Washington
yeah,
audit report, and the audit report actually says that there wasn't even a profit made. It was actually in debt due to how much the expenses was and based on what was raised. I also question the progress because many people bring up the progress. Of course, I was only 1 years old at that time, but a million men raised their hand and said that they were going to pledge to go back and do things. Not a million FOI, not a million MGT, but a million
nah,
men.
bro,
One
y'all,
of those
yeah,
things was
but y'all, the
businesses and all
money
that.
was the hold on, don't do that. That was orchestrated by the Nation of Islam. The money was administered by the Nation of Islam. Don't do that, bro, because to date, don't nobody say nothing, but I ain't no damn fool. You know what I mean? It was supposed to be this, and that. I didn't personally. Maybe I wasn't looking hard enough. I thought I was gonna see some schools or maybe some type of funding, for some child resources, just anything. The Million Man March came, bunch of people raised a bunch of money, and then we ain't hear nothing.
Got it. Well, I was trying to explain, but you cut me off, so you go ahead. I really
Yeah,
don't
I
want to
know
go back
because
and forth.
you want to go somewhere else, you want to put it somewhere else, but we did this because the Nation of Islam called upon us.
Got it.
Nobody told us and that. Now they saying that after people was questioning where the money
No,
went.
he said that
Nobody,
on that
you know
day.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had everybody say the pledge on that particular day. It wasn't after.
Yeah,
It's on
all right. Well, I
video.
wish you the best of luck. You know what I'm saying? You know, when it comes to me, business is business. I don't see nothing but the business and the stipulations of the business and you know, what it got to be. I don't really um,
Already,
include.
I mean, I'm young. This is a conversation you
Yeah, I
may
don't
want to have
include
one of the
things that ain't
elders.
got
So
nothing to do
I
with
wasn't
business.
there. I can only give my perspective, and
Oh,
my
okay.
perspective is there was 1 million black men there, and there's not even 1 million, probably even 200,000 in the nation. So to change the condition of black people, going to be more than just the Nation of Islam or Christian Church or Black Panther, any of these
Yeah, I know, but we
organizations.
talking about
It's
they
going to take
movement. See,
all of
you
us. So if
dancing on me.
all the
We
black
just
men
talking
go
about
back and
that
do
movement.
then that we ain't gonna
Talking,
never
we
see no change, no
isolating
matter how
that
much we do it.
situation. But hopefully you do yours a little better, man, and you get great
Yeah, I'm striving
results.
to. Hopefully, we get some help, outside help and inside. So,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Yeah. All right.
I was around for that Million Man March, and just
Yeah.
the movement in and of itself, um, inspired me to do better, do more. If not for anything else, for myself, I'll say
Was
that.
the march lit? Everybody was out there in unity. There was a lot of building going on, or what was it
Fathers,
looking
Yeah,
like?
sons,
very
fathers and
motivational.
sons.
Yeah,
Mm.
very
Yeah,
motivational,
the
man.
root
Shit.
of it was for atonement. So, um, if you just go like maybe Nation of Islam or not Nation of Islam, but Million Man March, 1995. I'm pretty sure some Final Call articles you can find. The whole purpose of it was for reconciliation, and atonement. So that's why it's called the Holy Day of Atonement. So every October they have the Million Man March, Holy Day of Atonement, which was for black men to come together and atone for whatever we haven't been doing or what we have been doing wrong. And then he gave everybody a pledge to say, which was to go back, do better for yourself mentally, spiritually, financially. Businesses, go back to do something for yourself, your family, and your community. And I've interviewed several people who was inspired by the Million Man March. Actually, the brother who brought me in and inspired me on this journey was inspired by the Million Man March, and that's how he particularly came in. So that was the root of it, not to go out there and actually, shoot nothing or do anything like that, but more so to come together and get some real atonement for ourselves and see what we can do to go back and change our own reality. So we're supposed to go back and set up local organizing committees, go back and formulate black organizations and groups. So at that time, he said, everybody go join a black organization, no matter what it is, so that we can start to build together in unity. Because specifically, he said it's going to take more than one organization to get it done, which we see that now it's going to take more than just a lot of people just to get something done for the masses of the people.
Let me ask you a question. You think that we should like put ourselves in a box and just deal with black organizations when we building things, or you think we should just build with organizations to strengthen and build our black businesses?
That's a good question. I think that we should first focus on ownership. So at this point in today's time, I heard the minister say we should have allies. We can come to the table with anybody, long as we come to the table with some strength, long as we come to the table where we ain't bending over. But if we got some power and we got some equity and ownership that we can stand on, then we should unite with whoever can give us the help that we need, but not unite so that they can be majority of the owners and get majority benefit. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad says self first, then others. So there's nothing wrong with doing for others. We want freedom, justice, and equality for all, no matter creed, class, or color. But we must do something for ourselves first so that we can have something to pass down. So if we just coming together, but we ain't got nothing to pass down, then I would say no. But if we united with organizations that can help us, then I would say yeah, no matter what color they are.
Yeah, you off to the right track, because I tried that all black thing. It set me back. I had to open up my mind to doing business with the people that can help me get the business done. But I'm with you on controlling and owning the majority as well. You know what I mean? You know, you come in your first business, it might be a 50% situation. Your next one might be an 80-20. By the time you get your third, fourth one, you might be in a position where you can finance yourself and own everything. You know what I mean? But even in that situation, being realistic about business, sometimes somewhere in there, you're gonna have to go to the public if you want to get to that Fortune 500. So it's never gonna be 100% of it anyway. Me and you both know that. You have to come off
Absolutely.
something. You know what I mean? So that's a narrative a lot of people don't understand when they hear that. They're like, yeah, we want to own the whole thing. I said, well, you're gonna be the only one sitting over there dealing with it, because if you want to go, you want to get to the stock market, you want to get to that next level of it, you know, you're going to have to come off some of that for the people to invest into it. So, but owning the majority is definitely an aim and goal, man. I've been watching you and following you, man. You definitely are to a great start, and I see your idealism of how to do business is, you know, that of today. So, man, keep that up, man. Keep
Appreciate
that
it.
up.